Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs is a presentation of Kentucky Proud.
Tim Laird finds some good eats on the Kentucky Bourbon Trail in Versailles.
At Addies, the building is historical and the food is phenomenal.
We'll take you into the kitchen at this unique bed and breakfast and reveal the secrets to an all-time favorite here, the pimento cheese sticks.
Huge staple here at the Woodford Inn.
You got pimento cheese, you got bacon.
They are wonderful.
This is the best.
Plus, a special report from Kentucky's B3 Fest, a festival of bacon, bourbon, and beer.
It's got all my favorite things.
You won't believe all the creative ways they've come up with to serve bacon.
A maple bacon nitrogen ice cream.
All that, and an authentic French cafe in the heart of Lexington.
Well, it's a secret.
It's all local, all positive TV on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs.
Let's get started.
Hi everybody, I'm Kevin Harnett with another edition of Secrets, where we crisscross the state in search of good food and drink. Our first stop today is in Woodford County, where you can eat, drink, and stay. Tim Laird has that. Tim?
This is Addies at the Woodford Inn, where you can spend the night or just drop in for an old-fashioned meal.
Tucked away on a quiet street near downtown Versailles, it's an ideal place to set up headquarters if you're heading out to explore the Bourbon Trail. In fact, the Woodford Reserve Distillery is just up the road from here.
It's a wonderful place to come. It's absolutely perfect.
It's also the perfect place just to get away and relax, with huge shade trees and rocking chairs on the front porch.
The rocking chairs is just a welcoming site for people to come in and have a relaxing drink on the porch, or they can go out on the patio. We have 10 rooms, and each room has a Tempur-Pedic mattresses, which is very nice, jacuzzi tubs in all the rooms, and private bathrooms. So it makes it very appealing for people that are coming to this area.
One of the most appealing things at the inn is its restaurant, Addies. Just like everything else here, it's full of Kentucky flavor.
The food is always excellent.
We are Kentucky Proud, and we do pride ourselves on being able to support some of the local farmers and to get as much local as we can.
There isn't anything I've ever had here that I didn't like. It's awesome.
You can get all the staples of Kentucky cooking, like shrimp and grits,
Really yummy.
and hot browns, of course.
A hot brown, the salmon, our bourbon glazed salmon, is just tremendous here and one of our best sellers.
We love just about everything on the menu.
And all the food is made from scratch, including this, the #1 seller at Addies, the famous pimento cheese sticks.
That's my favorite.
Huge staple here at the Woodford Inn.
I'm with Chef Josh Sparks here at Addies. I'll tell you what, I've heard so much about the cheese sticks. They love them, and they can't get enough of them. And you're going to show us a couple secrets to how they're being put together.
Yes.
First, the filling. It begins with mayonnaise and cream cheese.
So we'll just give that a short spin. Grated onion. This is our spice blend.
Secret spice blend?
Yeah, salt, pepper, some garlic, our roasted red peppers.
Beautiful.
We'll toss those in.
So those are nice roasted and then chopped?
Yes. We'll get that in another quick mix before we add our cheese. Shredded white cheddar.
Beautiful.
So we'll just toss this in.
So we got the white cheddar and the sharp cheddar. And a little at a time is the way to go on this one?
If you don't have a mixer, it's easy enough to do by hand.
You can do it by hand
Yes.
too, from the start.
Right. And we'll add some cooked bacon.
It's already cooked,
Yes.
chopped, ready to go.
Cooked, chopped, drained, and cooled. A little bit of smokiness to the cheese. We take our egg roll skins, wonton wrappers, people call these different things.
Yeah, and these, of course, you can easily find already made in the grocery.
Yes. Scoop of pimento cheese.
And right in the center.
And you want to wet your wrapper.
That's kind of the glue to keep it together.
Yeah, otherwise it'll just unroll on you. And we want to get them nice and tight. Get a good shape. Make sure none of the cheese leaks out. And then I just round it off on the board.
So once you have these all rolled out, ready to go, then it's into the fryer.
About 350.
Okay.
And it usually takes around 4 minutes. You want to get a good golden brown and make sure the cheese is nice and melted on the inside.
And have a nice crunch to it on the outside,
Right.
and then that melty, cheesy, creamy inside, which is wonderful. Hot and fresh.
Yes.
All right, Chef. 4 minutes later, they're nice and golden brown, Chef. These look great. We're ready for the plate up.
Cut them in half. Everybody can share. Then the bacon bits in there. And we'll serve those with a side of ranch.
Tell you what, this looks so fabulous. I love the creaminess, the crunch on the outside. Got to go ahead and just try this beautiful cheese roll. I'm telling you what, you can't beat that with a stick. This is really good. I'm telling you, this is awesome. Wow. Better bring a napkin too. Yeah. This is great. I mean, it's so good. I've never had anything better than this one. Wow. Thank you, Chef. Really appreciate you showing us the secrets to this, but here's the truth.
Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs is a presentation of Kentucky Proud, with support from the Kentucky Beef Council. In Kentucky, beef is still what's for dinner. PNC Bank, for the achiever in you. Cisco Louisville, good things come from Cisco. And by Kentucky One Health, bringing wellness, healing, and hope to all.
I'm Tim Laird in Woodford County at a restaurant where they do everything the old-fashioned way.
Made from scratch.
We do make everything homemade.
It's Kentucky home cooking, from appetizers to entrees to desserts. Burgers and hot browns, steak, seafood, and farm fresh salads.
Salads are wonderful. We get that whatever's fresh from the farmers.
The food is as old-fashioned as the building itself.
It used to be a girls' college built by John Cleveland back in the mid-1800s. It became a girls' home later on in life, of its life, and closed in 1998, and then was reopened as a bed and breakfast in 2004.
I grew up coming here as a youth. We had Bible studies sitting right in there in what's now the bar every Monday night.
Being right here on the Bourbon Trail, the bar is stocked with lots of fine and rare Kentucky whiskeys. Get a seat here or in one of Addie's quaint dining rooms.
I like the atmosphere here. We always feel at home.
And there's plenty of room outside under the covered patio, which often features live music. And sometimes Addies comes to you, as I found out from Chef Brian Lanier.
Even if you don't come here for the food, that you can actually get it out on the road at the Addie Wagon. Is that right? Is that
correct.
Your food truck?
Yep. It's our food trailer that we've lovingly dubbed the Addie Wagon. You can get anything from burgers to the spaghetti burrito.
Now, see, you're doing different things on the truck than you can get here. So
That's correct.
Here at the restaurant, one of Chef Brian's favorite things to make is this, Addie's extra juicy Kentucky Proud pork chop.
And you're going to show us the secrets of how you do it, right?
That's correct.
It starts out with this beautiful rack here, and that's Kentucky Proud.
Yes, sir. We've got a nice bone-in pork loin here. We take a lot of the silver skin and fat off of it. Then we wrap it up and we put it in a brine for 18 hours.
Oh, that's smart. Keep it nice and juicy when it cooks.
Yep. After 18 hours, we rub it with a little salt and pepper, throw it in the oven, and it comes out like this here.
But it's not cooked all the way, right?
Nope. As you'll see here, there's a little bit of pink left, so we cook it to just over 100, just enough to get a nice sear on the outside, so even more flavor locks in. Take it over to the grill.
Head to the grill. All right.
Put a little bit of oil on it. This is our own Southern style dry barbecue rub, and then slap it on a nice hot char grill there. Get that nice flame and smoke flavor on it.
And Chef, once it's at this stage, how long will it take to grill off?
If it's room temperature, which is what your meat should be, before you throw it on the grill, it should probably take around 10 minutes. We'll throw it in the oven and bring it up to a nice medium temperature.
It's going to be so nice and juicy and delicious.
Delicious things do take time. I love flipping this over because when you flip it over, you can see the sugar bubbling and caramelizing on it, and it gives a lovely crust.
I love that crust on this. Oh, God.
See that bubbling?
That is beautiful.
That's the part that I love. There's an onion that we've brushed with oil and put our very own herb blend on. We blanch the vegetables ahead of time so they've got some bite to them still, even after grilling them. That heat pulls out all the sugars in the onion. It's really sweet.
So while our chop is finishing off in the oven, we've got our vegetables ready to plate. Yep. Those look absolutely fabulous, all grilled off nicely.
Alternate the zucchini and squash.
And then that grilled onion, beautiful.
Go ahead and put our grits that we're going to serve this with. They're our cheesy grits.
Those are definitely cheesy grits. You
can
tell the creaminess as they stick it together.
Absolutely. We've had the pork chop in for a few minutes now. This is our sweet mustard glaze. that complements the barbecue sauce beautifully. Put some of that down there.
And finally, that juicy Kentucky Proud pork chop crowns the dish.
A little more of that glaze on top.
Yep. Looks good on the plate, but we also don't want to cover up those grill marks we worked so hard to get.
Yeah, that's a hearty dish. I mean,
Yep.
this will fill you up. There's no doubt about it.
Absolutely, it fills me up, and I'm a big guy. So.
And you can't go wrong with grits.
No, not at all.
Especially even if they're cheesy.
Even if they're cheesy.
I love it. Thanks, Chef. I appreciate you. Thanks, Tim. If that doesn't make you hungry, I don't know what will.
Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs is a presentation of Kentucky Proud.